titled Proposed Criteria for Membership Status. And what it consists of is our hard look at the fact that in our Constitution and bylaws, definitions of membership and criteria for membership have been rather broad, and our need to get more clear about the status of membership and what different levels of membership, what kinds of rights and responsibilities those levels bring, has made us need to try to say these things more clearly. So we're giving you the fruits of our own discussion about these different membership issues. Some of these are actions that the executive committee can take because they simply are policies that need to be updated, and the executive committee can set policies. So the first category is definitions and criteria for membership. These would be policies. They simply make more clear the different kinds of membership. So we suggest these criteria for what it means to be an emerging group, a brand new group of Unitarians in the world. There are people who write to us from all over the world. Some of them say, I just saw the website. I love this thing, Unitarianism. I want to be a Unitarian. Please send money. and we have to decide, are these people who are truly interested in Unitarianism? Do they really know what Unitarianism is? How much do they know? How should we respond? So we have to then find out and decide whether this is truly a group of people who have discovered this same truth we have discovered and want to be Unitarians, and we think that they have a viable future. And then we could grant them emerging group status, which means we are willing to help them learn what it means to be a Unitarian in the many ways we do it in the world. So that's just something that the executive committee recognizes. We recognize someone as an emerging group. We then ask that if they show evidence of certain things like regular worship activities, transparent organization, democratic procedures, the use of Unitarian principles and practices broadly, that they would apply for to be a provisional member, which shows that they're interested in being a full member of the ICUU and they are truly Unitarians in their own setting. So provisional membership is now being seen as a stage that is necessary for groups that have been brand new, who've never been Unitarians before, that they would recognize that they're an emerging group. If they establish some stability over a few years, they can apply for provisional membership and learn what it means to be part of this international body. And by fulfilling those further criteria, they could apply to be full members of the ICUU. To be a full member of the ICUU has certain rights and privileges. It means that the other member groups are willing to help and sustain you. To be a full member also means responsibilities. It means a group is willing to pay their dues, submit an annual report, and be a working member of the body. So we simply have listed these stages. I want to note that, for example, the Unitarian group in Burundi truly has fulfilled all of the criteria to be a full member group of this body. In fact, it has been exemplary in its growth. But the executive committee decided to approve their application for provisional membership simply because we are at the stage of saying emerging groups should go through this process. Emerging group, provisional member, full member. So that's how we got to that. So I hope you'll have a chance, just take a chance to read these criteria and give some feedback on whether you think there are other criteria that are needed to help see the growth in stability and capacity to be a real Unitarian organization, to become a member group of the ICUU.